Greetings, class. Chris Haskins here with the realestateroundup.com, where our goal is, my mission statement, to uplift the financial literacy of my fellow man through real estate investing. I'm hanging out today with one of my coaching clients. Raheru, what's up?
How you doing, bro?
Good to see you.
All right.
Where's your mic? You got it in there?
Yeah, it's...
Okay, good. All right. Today, our training for you is going to be Raheru. If you know, we deal with people all around the United States. Raheru has a smoking deal. Just give me a little bit of backstory on the deal, Raheru.
Well, it's basically a vacant house that I seen that was sitting, just out of
Driving for dollars, maybe?
Yeah. Driving for dollars, driving by, I saw the house, so took the address down and said, let me look it up and see if I can find the owner.
Yep.
So, wound up finding the owner.
Okay.
It took about a month. She called me back, and
You good? You can stay in like that.
she called me back, and been working on this deal for a couple months now. So I'm basically supposed to meet her today.
Praise God.
And we're gonna go ahead and try to finalize this deal.
My man. All right. So our training today is just to begin. I want to show you from the beginning of the deal. Raheru has interfaced with the seller, but the main problem is the lady doesn't actually know her loan payment or her loan balance.
The loan balance, right?
So one of the things, I'm not going to get into them all right now, but one of the main things we have to know is what they owe.
Right.
We have to know this, and if the seller doesn't know what they owe, then we have to get in investing mode and start digging. And that's what we're going to share with you today. How we're going to find out exactly what the seller owes if the seller doesn't even know what they owe. Is that fair? So Raheru is going to be interfacing. We went over this a few weeks ago, but apparently we were supposed to meet her to get the loan information. What happened then?
Well, she called, I guess, a loan officer or somebody, whoever she's supposed to get the information from, and they called me and told me that I need her information for them to release the amount that she owes on the property. So,
in your opinion, why do you think a homeowner would not know how much they owe on property?
you probably don't know when the last time they paid on it.
So is she making payments? Did she say?
She didn't even say.
Wow.
She's not even staying in the house anymore. So
That's right. So she's moved. When did she move out? Do you know?
I think last year.
Last year. So all right. So the key that I want to talk to you today about is you have to know why they're selling. Raheru knows why they're selling. She's done. She's gone. Moved on.
She done moved on. Right.
Why they're selling and how much do they owe? If you don't know how much they owe, dude, and I'm not saying you, but for our viewers, if you don't know how much they owe, don't even call me to help with the situation, because we can't do anything until we know what they owe. And that's why today Raheru is going to interface with the seller's bank. Where are we at today? Tell me where we're at.
I'm supposed to meet the seller today to get the information. Then I'm supposed to fax the information so that the bank will allow me to get her information on the house. Then I'll find out how much she owes.
So at first she told you, our seller told you to, because we didn't start off trying to talk to the bank. What happened at first? Because remember when we talked about this deal, I remember you telling me something about you had to talk to the bank, and I'm like, I never heard anybody being able to talk to somebody's bank on their behalf.
Right.
What was it about?
She said she had the information. She said she just had to look for it.
Okay.
And
it being a mortgage correspondence of some type?
Right.
Okay.
Some type of paperwork, which I guess she never found. And so she had called me about, like I said, a month later, and she had the bank call me and ask me.
The bank called you?
Right.
All right.
And so now I'm just waiting on her to get her information so that I can give it to the bank.
So why, when the bank called you, tell me about that conversation. This is important, guys, what I want you to know.
Well, basically, the bank said that they could not release anything.
They couldn't tell you anything.
Couldn't tell me nothing about how much she owed or anything until she gave approval to me so that I can give it to them.
Yes.
So she wouldn't diverge as to how much she owed, because I guess she didn't know. So
okay.
I'm just waiting on her.
Gotcha. So Raheru, today we're going to talk about how do we get a someone's lender to release the information to Raheru or to you without, how do we get the bank to talk to you on behalf of somebody else, basically? So if you watching want to call one of my lenders and talk to them about my loan, they're gonna be like, who the hell are you and why should we talk to you, right?
Exactly.
That's the same thing I said when you told me, Raheru was
Right.
like, how the lender typically is not gonna talk to you because they don't have an agreement with you.
Right.
So
But she called the lender.
Oh, she did.
She gave me the information, and then the lady called me on the bank and
Okay.
told me what I needed, the steps I needed to do in order to get that information from her.
So weird. Why in the hell wouldn't she just ask when she's on the phone with the lender?
No, she didn't do it like that.
Isn't that weird?
Right. That's weird. That's weird. She should have asked the lender. She could have got the information right then and
On the
there.
phone with them.
Right.
So the homeowner calls the bank and tells the bank that they can talk to Raheru as opposed to just calling and getting the information on her own loan. But we're in the business of solving problems and we're going to roll with it, right?
Right.
We're going to roll with it. We don't care whatever it is. We're going to pick up the pieces and make it work. So the way you get a lender to release your information, you have to have a document. As with everything in real estate, we talk through documents. It's called your standard authorization to release information right here. Right here, we went over this. And today I'm going to help you with some negotiating. How are you going to get somebody to give you their social security number? How are you going to get them to give you their loan number and all that crap? Oh,
Okay.
no, you gotta wipe my forehead. I'm hot. These lights. Show business. So business. All right. So I'm gonna put a link there for you. Raheru, we were talking about negotiating with your seller. You're gonna sit down with her. Is she ready to go? Is she ready to divulge this information to you? Have you talked to her at all yet?
I talked to her earlier today.
Okay.
And I
Does she
told
know
her
what's going on?
that I needed her to sign a document that I could fax to the bank.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I'm just waiting on that at our meeting to see whether she's comfortable to do that or not.
So she, we don't even know if we're still trying to get her in the boat.
Exactly.
Wow. So at this moment in time, guys, and we'll follow up, we don't even know if she's going to give us this information, all right? The first thing we need to know is her name. You know her name already.
Right.
Obviously. I'll bring it on the screen. We need to know the address of the property. You'll put that on there. Her mortgage number. Does she even know the mortgage number, Raheru?
I don't even know if she knows that. That's the thing about it.
Who is the lender?
What I got was a Ross Mobile Management or something like that.
So it might be a third party,
It could be, yeah.
somebody that is servicing this loan for a lender, perhaps. Might not even be a lender. Be a servicer.
Right.
We don't even know. All right, the main thing we have to get: name, address, signature, loan. Well, you already have been in touch with the bank, so you don't even need to get the bank. You have the bank's phone number.
I have all that. Bank number and
Yes.
fax number.
The main thing we're gonna have to get is her social security number.
Okay.
All right. Remember before when I told you when you're interfacing with her, do you have a clipboard?
No, I can pick one up. That's
I
no
recommend to get that because you want to just, when we're meeting with sellers to get this important information, and this is usually what I get when I'm doing a subject to deal. It's usually when we do these. But I try to remember, have I ever met a person that does not know how much they owe? Well, yeah, they don't know how much they owe, but they don't even know who the lender. Maybe she's right.
Well, she knows. She contacted the people. Get them to contact me, so.
This is strange. I don't know. Okay, when you meet with her, Brother Raheru, automatically presume your pheromones that are coming out of your body when you meet her are, you're going to give me this information.
Right.
I'm not leaving without it. Got it?
Gotcha.
Come on in, look.
Gotcha.
Make sure I got you. Make sure I got you on tape. Make sure I'm seeing you. Am I too close to you? There you go. Yeah, you good right there. I'll scoot over here. Raheru. So I want to make sure he gets this information when he meets her. You're starting to write when you meet her. Name, because you didn't fill it out. So you're going to write the seller's name when they arrive, right when you meet, when you start talking. Their name, the address of the house, phone number, you can do all that. And then you very politely, Miss Smith, what is your social? They just, you see my face, just very, very calmly. What's your social? And keep writing, because it's just another line. All it is another line for you. Like you're filling in the blanks. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Name, address, social? Just presume like she's gonna give it to you.
Okay.
I've seen people do it like, what is your social security? Don't do that shit like that. You gotta be very confident. Confidence wins.
Right.
Direct. Yes, I wanted to make sure I go over this with you. Do you have any questions about when you meet with her, Raheru?
Basically, I mean, whatever you tell me how I'm supposed to approach her, you know, and everything like that.
That's it. Confident, my brother.
Right.
And I want to get this over with. This has been dragging on. Not me. I mean, you're
right. It's been a couple months now.
Your posture is, let me help you move on with your life.
Right.
That's your posture. Like, let's go ahead and get this thing over with. Ms. Smith, you know, what's your name? Social Security? Try not to say social security number. Just say social.
Right.
Just be quiet. All right, so this is the form you use to obtain information from a lender on the seller's behalf. You are the third party. All right, so filling this out is so important because you won't be able to get any information without this. When you walk in and meet her, I would suggest going a little early. I know you're always early anyway. If you get some water maybe and just sit down, welcome her down, chit chat, find out about a little bit about what's going on in her life. Has she told you anything about like what's going on in her life at all?
Well, she just says, you know, right now she's staying with her mother.
She's living with her mother?
Right. And
You know why?
That's where she moved after she left the house, so she
Yeah.
moved in with her mother.
Okay.
So I don't know, I mean, don't pry too much into people's lives.
I hear you. Well, it might, the only reason I ask is because the more you get her mentally in the boat with you, we could roll that boat and you could agitate. Remember, guys, in our negotiating strategy, you just want to agitate that problem just a little bit. Then now it's the health issues, she's got cancer or she's dying.
Right.
We don't do that.
Right.
But moving in with mom, I'm sure, is a little touchy. Kind of, oh, what happened with mom? What happened to you? She might say, off my job or what have you. I don't know.
Right. So basically, everything I need on here is that's it.
Proper
the address.
Yes.
Right.
Date, we gotta change that. Matter of fact, damn, we'll change that. Don't get her to sign it yet. You fill this out. You
Okay.
talk to her. Real important, guys. When you're filling out an authorization to release information, you fill it out. Ask her, give me your full name, even if you know it.
Right.
Spell your full. If it's Kimberly Smith and you know how to spell it, ask her how you spell your full name.
Right.
That way you're starting to get her talking to you.
Okay.
Address, you could just put this.
Same address.
I would, yeah. You don't want to be typos in that. Her phone number, leave that blank. Social, that's the main. You got to get that social. Without that, you're done. Right? They're not gonna tell you anything. And then you say, here you go. Turn it around like this. Hey, Miss Smith, I just need your signature right there. And we're done.
So nothing down here.
Well, she doesn't know anything. Obviously, I do want you to get the loan information here,
Mortgage number.
all that stuff. But if the lady doesn't know what her loan amount is, I doubt that she's gonna know the loan number, right?
Right. And so the mortgagee is basically who she bought the house from.
Mortgagee, yes sir. Just like employee, they work for the employer, yeah. So the mortgagee is the person that you're looking for. Or the lender. So if she knows any of that stuff, and I would kind of, to soften it up before I get to the social, maybe ask her that, depending on how you feel, how her demeanor is. If she's kind of standoffish, keep asking questions that are irrelevant. You know she doesn't know them. Mortgage, do you know the mortgage company's address? Do you know the mortgage company's phone number? They'll give it to you. Do you have the mortgage company's fax number? No, she doesn't know. You know, I don't know that, Raheru. I tell you, let's get her talking.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure this thing is in. Keep her talking, Raheru. What else? Yeah, if you get anything, and then after that, we'll send this over. The lender will get this, and then she'll give everything you need to know. Hopefully it's $1 million she owes.
I don't think so. No, it's not that type of house.
I'm saying, does she allude to any number?
No.
She just, I don't even know.
She claimed she knew it, that she had the paperwork, but
What did she pay for it when you looked it up on the city assessor's office on site?
I think it was like 120, 130, somewhere around that.
What year was that?
Can look that up again.
It's not recent though.
No,
So she's got some principal pay down.
Right.
Praise God. So you might have a wholesale deal there, my brother. Hopefully she ain't paid a mortgage in a year.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Interfacing with sellers. Listen, if you want to know more negotiating strategies, I'll put the link on the Real Estate Negotiating Bible. One of the best books ever written on negotiating real estate. I forget how many it is in there, but here's the link. Here's a little a picture of the book there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. It takes a few seconds. Just go down below. It's gonna break my back. Go down below, subscribe, like the content, share with your friends and family that want to be real estate investors, guys, because we want to uplift financial literacy for our community, right?
That's right.
That's right. Thank you. All right, Raheru. So we'll get this out, and I'll bring you up to the next speed on how that turns out. Anything else you want to share with our viewers? What nuggets could you give our viewers, Raheru, for being a newbie in this business? What can you share for people that are saying, you know what, I want to invest in real estate, but I just don't know?
Like I said, just have confidence. Have confidence in yourself, hoping that it'll work out for you.
Now you're learning something that you might not have known when you first got in it, about the patience aspect of it.
Very, very much patience.
Tell me a little bit what you learned on that, Raheru.
Well, patience is you gotta wait on the seller. You know, they're probably not comfortable at first, so they gotta get comfortable with you before they start talking to you and giving you that information.
There you go.
Also, too, you know, a lot of people be like, yeah, you can do this like every month, every 30 days. No, sometimes, you know, it takes a while, and you might want to throw in the towel if it's not fast enough. But the patience, you gotta have patience.
That's right.
Because this is how you make money sometimes. Gotta have that patience.
Patience, yeah. Well, it's been brutal for you, because I know last year you were kind of.
Yeah, I kind of went in and just kind of backed up a little bit, you know. Backed up a little bit because, you know, people want things to happen fast, and it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. You know, it don't work like everybody say it's supposed to work. It takes patience, it takes time, and you got to be persistent about it.
Good.
You know, stay on it. You know, you're gonna get some callers. Like I have experienced, some callers will be nice, and some
don't give a damn.
Some callers gonna be nasty to you. How you get my number? How you get my information? You know,
right?
All callers won't be nice. You know,
they be pissed.
You know, and that's where you gotta have patience. You know, let them have a nice day. You know, keep it moving.
Well, I know this is just one lead. And how many months you think you've been working on this one?
It's I want to say about 3 months, though.
Good God.
You know, because, I mean, like I said, the lady wasn't really motivated to call me back right away. So it took her about 30 days before she even called me back. So now that we've been conversing over the past week now, she's a little bit more comfortable.
I hope she didn't get a foreclosure notice. That's why people, they might need a little nudge. Hopefully she doesn't have a foreclosure notice.
I hope not.
Yeah, well, we can stop that too. That doesn't bother me. But with you, I seen people think that they're gonna, like the gurus on TV, you get in the business 30 days, you're gonna make 10 grand. You know?
Yeah. No, like I said, it depends on how motivated the seller really is.
But you can't make anybody. Let me ask you: can anybody make the seller come and sign this shit?
No, you can't make them. You can't make them do it. You know, they got to be willing and wanting to on their own. So
you have learned that.
Right.
All right. Thank you, Raheru. Let's get this deal done.
All right.
See you next time, guys.
Thank you.